The Moosehide Satchel is nearly ours, and then to Timberwolf Mountain we will finally go. But first, we feast. Let's go ahead and get our deer cooking. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We're going to start this fire. We don't have a lot of fuel, but we have enough to at least get it started. I might have to run out and get a little bit more fuel while the meat is cooking. I've got a couple of steaks, so since we only have one cooking spot, that's the other thing we have to keep in mind, is that we're only going to be able to cook one at a time.
Perfect.
So let's go ahead and add all that, including the torch. That's 42 minutes on the fire. We're going to put you down, and then we're going to cook this fresh venison. It's going to take 36 minutes, so we have barely enough time to cook all that. I'm going to run out and grab some additional fuel. The issue is...
God, I have never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah, we actually don't... We're not even staying warm by this fire. That's how cold we are right now. So let's run out this direction. We need to make sure we have enough calories in us. I'm going to try and avoid eating my cattails. But we want to make sure we have enough calories in us to make the moose hide satchel. Alright, so good. I'm seeing some sticks. This will be enough to keep the fire going long enough for... I don't know if this will be enough to warm us up adequately, but it might be. We'll see. I'll grab as many sticks as I can. Losing lots of condition at present, and I'm definitely not going to break down any branches because that's 5 minutes to stand in the cold that I do not have.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, back we go. Go, 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 go. Of course, there's plenty more meat on the deer. That's the other thing. So this is going to take some... It's going to take some finagling. Let's put it that way. There we go. All right, we're officially warming up, so we're no longer going to lose condition while we're waiting on this. 15 minutes until this one's ready. I'm going to go ahead and just pass time. Oh, whoa, we got colder. Seriously? Weather's getting worse. Let's eat that. Should have seen that coming, too. All right, let's go ahead and now cook. And that's not the best thing that happened, because now we don't really have the ability to run back out. Well, we can, but we were supposed to heat up. We were supposed to gain a little bit of buffer against the cold while that was happening. We have an hour and 37 minutes on this fire, so we could technically just wait now, assuming that doesn't happen again. And we can just get that meat and then go back and finish the satchel. Weather seems like it's pretty abysmal right now. Yeah, I kind of just want to... I'm going to risk it. All right, good. We did... All right, we did well enough there. Let's pick that back up. There's an hour and 18 minutes left on this fire. Part of me wants to keep going and cook more of the deer. But I know that I would have to find more sticks. A lot more, in fact. Well, because, I mean, we'll make it back, but we don't really have a bunch more calories. I could make the Moosehide Satchel with the calories I've got in me now. I could do that, definitely. I could just sprint back and finish it. I have enough at the farmstead to subsist on, I think. But I also have an hour of fire that I don't want to waste. Of a hot fire, too. So, yeah, we can't break down any of the stuff in here. Yeah, I'm going to keep the fire going, and we're going to see if we can't cook a bit more of the deer while we're out here. All right, so I've already scavenged that area for wood. Let's go over here. Keep an eye out for any wolves in the area. Might find some additional sticks if we keep our heads on a swivel. Alright, so far I'm seeing rocks. There we go. Alright. 1, 2. Of course, this counts as an outdoor fire, so it's going to last longer than its timer is telling us it will. This is 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and take those 5 minutes. It does actually seem like it's warming up a bit.
Being cold, 'cause I really do.
I am with you. Let me tell you, I'm with you. I don't want to walk too much farther that direction because there are wolves in the area.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. I'm going to break this down. We are probably going to go down to the bottom of our heat meter as we make our way back to our fire. That's okay. We have a lot more wood now. The carrion crows have found the deer. This is slightly frustrating because I would prefer to just finish the the moose hide satchel and get going. We're also pretty damn tired. All this running around encumbered. Ironically, if we'd finished the satchel, we wouldn't have as much of this to worry about, but I want to make sure I keep my well-fed buff throughout this whole process that we're pursuing at the moment. So, first things first, we're going to have to rest by the fire. I'm probably just going to throw the bedroll down and sleep for an hour to regain my warmth. And then that'll allow me to come back out and get a little bit more meat off of the deer. We just grabbed a bunch of sticks, so the fire's going to last through all of this. Definitely. 55 minutes as of right now. No, I didn't. Guess I'm still not completely used to that interface. Okay. Bedroll and sleep for just an hour. Pick you back up. Now we are doing really well on temperature. We still have 2 hours and 41 minutes on the fire. It's a lot. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's foggy out here. That means we might be able to harvest a good amount of meat off the deer. I don't know that I'm going to harvest the whole thing. I don't think it's necessary. The deer is, of course, partially frozen at this point, so we're going to have to use the hacksaw. So we can probably afford the 30 minutes to get that much meat off the deer. I'm going to do it. There we go. This will, of course, give us a little bit more of a nudge towards cooking 5 as well, which is always a good thing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
All right, I do also have to mind my exhaustion. That's going to be a problem. Not exactly the best situation that we're in at the moment, but... Okay, I don't... Because we have raw meat on us, we're giving off a bit of a stink right now. How much time? Yeah. Let's go ahead and pass time until that's ready. We are now exhausted. We have an hour to leave that on the fire. Good to know. All right, so let's eat that. Let us then put another venison on the fire, and we're going to rest for a bit. Put that there. We're going to put the smelly meat down next to us.
I just need to close my eyes.
Make it a little bit less attractive. And then part of me wants to drink that other tea. But I'm going to save that for when we have time to sleep more. So let's sleep for an hour. Pick that up. Grab that. How much time is left on the fire? Hour, 25 minutes? Good. That's perfect, actually.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's cook that. I guess what we'll do is rest for 1 more hour. And then we'll go back and finish. This is going to be all the meat that we need. Good. All right, we're a little bit better rested now. Let's grab that. "51 minutes, that's enough time to cook the last piece. Let's pick you up. Ooh, it is crappy weather outside, though, so it's going to be a little bit dicey getting back. All right. Let's pass the time until this is ready. Take it off the fire. Grab the
Not sure I
cooking
can carry
pot.
much more.
Grab a torch. Walk this way towards the deer until we see the tree line and the coastline. And cross your fingers real tight.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
That owl scared the crap out of me. All right, here's the deer. This means we should be seeing trees come out of the fog in just a moment. Calories. Yeah, I can't afford to eat any of my meat at the moment, so if we get attacked by a wolf, we're in pretty serious trouble. And I need to not waste any time sprinting, because if we get attacked by a wolf, I need the ability to sprint. Did anyone else just hear a sniff? Okay, good. We're at the corner of the Quonset. I'm going to step up this direction. I'm taking a bit of a gamble that the wolves are mainly to our right. Might not be the case. There might be one right in front of us. Actually, you know what? I know this is a little unnerving, but the Quonset is straight ahead of us. That is the Quonset right in front of us. I'm going to sprint. And we're going to be safe. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's pick you back up because we need to finish you, but we're going to do that in the morning. I'm just going to throw you right there. And we're going to recover some serious condition. I think I will... You know what? I'm going to save this tea until I really need it to recover condition, because I feel like I'm about to be able to get a lot of sleep. So let's go ahead and drink this water. We're going to need more water soon. That's okay. We're in an area where it's fairly easy to get lots of wood. Let's sleep for 11 hours. The game will probably wake me up after 10. That would be my guess. "52 days, 16 hours, 53 minutes. Where does the time go? Damn. All right, so we recovered a good amount of condition there, it seems. We also really do need to get some more water. Thankfully, though, we have lots of wood over here. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start a fire using the wood match.
Come on, little fire.
I still get nervous starting a fire in this cooking barrel because I've had crashes happen.
Perfect.
Okay, now we just want to put you there. I'm not going to cook 2 things of water at once. It's not necessary. We're just going to let that melt. It's an hour-long fire right now. I grab a few more sticks and the... Come on. There we go. For firewood. That's what I wanted. Good. All right. Now back over here. First of all, let's go ahead and eat that. And also that. Beautiful. We're going to spend 1 hour using our sewing kit. We just have to do this while we're getting the water. It's non-potable at the moment, so we can spend another hour. Okay, we're going to drink that water, and of course we'll have the remainder in our inventory. So now we're going to do that again. We have 21 minutes left on the fire. Oh, for the love of God. I do not like that new interface. Okay. All right, and do we have water actually in there yet? Yes. Okay, let's just do 2 hours straight using the sewing kit. It went out? Are you serious? All right. Apparently I didn't check the fire time enough. Did I not put the fir firewood on there? Did I get distracted when I was... Hang on. That's probably what happened. No, it just didn't last that long. I thought the fir firewood would have carried it through. I didn't check the time. Got annoyed by the interface, serves me right. All right, so... I mean, we've got enough water. We don't need to keep it going at that point. I guess we could just finish the moose-hide satchel. Yeah, we're not thirsty, so I guess we're still okay. I just meant for the fire to stay going. All right, so we have just 2 more hours. Am I good food-wise? Yes, I am. Do it. The moment has arrived. Okay, and before we put it on, I'm just going to do this really quickly. Because it's beautiful. There we go. Sometimes you just got to pause for a thumbnail shot. All right, so let's see. Let's take that. We are going to not harvest you. We're going to wear you. Look at that sprain risk go away. So now I'm curious. What are we looking at? 88. pound. So that is, I was wondering about that, whether the 10% boost would be another 11 pounds, or would it be, well, I don't know what I was thinking. Hang on. I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay, here we go. I wasn't sure if there would be diminishing returns, if having both the Moosehide Satchel and the Well-Fed buff meant that it wasn't a full 22-pound extra carrying limit. But it is. Look at that. And that's partially, we're still below our limit, because even though we're still carrying a bunch of gamey venison that we haven't quite eaten yet. So that's a lovely thing. Let's see how we're doing calorie-wise. I can totally eat another one right now. Let's do that. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, well, now we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and grab that cooking pot. We might have, you know what? This is a good time before we leave, since I've got so much water. We're going to go back to Pleasant Valley now, and pretty much, I think, straight up to Timberwolf Mountain, I would imagine. I can't imagine really going any other direction right now. I feel like it's time, especially given how crappy the weather's getting. We have to take advantage of this while we can. But first, I'm not going to be fishing anytime soon, so I'm not going to worry about taking these. Well, no, that's a lie. I might find some reading time, so maybe we can. Tell you what, let's have this be one of the ones that I read right now. How about that? Now, we're not going to read 5 hours of it. We don't have time, but we'll read as much as the game will let me. Oh, okay. So we got 3 of the 5 hours in. And we are going to need to sleep a little bit more, but that's okay. Weather's miserable outside. Who's surprised? And let's sleep now for as long as we can get away with. The sun might be starting to come up when we arise. Nope, not even close. All right, well, in that case, okay, so we still have a bit of that on us, and we do still have the military-grade MRE. I want to save that for Timberwolf Mountain, mainly, as well as that tea that I found. So why don't I just, let's pass the time for a couple hours, and we are going to read that book. All right, let's now sleep for 1 more hour. "53 days, 13 hours, 45 minutes. And we are ready to read. And with that, we can drop another pound from our pack. I'm going to leave you there by your friend. A little bit more organized than that, though, please. Okay. I hardly know what to do with myself. We have 88 pounds of carrying capacity. I'm just beside myself. This is awesome. We do need to repair one of our expedition parkas, for sure. You know, I'm realizing, though, that the temperature protection of the expedition parka, or the temperature protection of the expedition parka, is not that great. It's mainly the wind protection that we're getting. So we could, hang on, if we were to consider making in the future one of the, yeah, so the wolf skin's a little bit better. The bear skin is even better, but the bear skin is highly restrictive of movement, as is, I mean, all of them are. The moose hide is actually not that good. So maybe we are in good shape. Rabbit skin mitts we could make if we wanted to have better stuff than the decent fleece mittens. That would be one way to get a little bit of extra protection from the world, so we can kill some rabbits up on Timberwolf and make some rabbit skin mittens. Or we could, just find the gauntlets. One of the two. But there are still some options, is the point, for improving our survival situation. But we are right about at the end of this episode here, and I think rather than striking out into new territory, towards Timberwolf Mountain, I think I'm going to stop at this particular moment, step back inside. And in the next one, we are going to go back to Pleasant Valley. We're going to beeline, more or less, for Timberwolf Mountain with a hacksaw in tow. And we're going to begin seeing what we can find up in that area, including scaling Timberwolf Mountain now that we have so much carrying capacity. We are equipped and ready to go, more than we have been for the entire series. And like I said, if we don't find gauntlets, we can kill some rabbits, make some rabbit skin mittens, and see about getting to that 100-day mark. But for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Red Winter will be back after episode 40 of this series for 20 new episodes, 21 through 40 of that series, as a matter of fact. So I hope you guys are excited about that. And yeah, comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.